Today, too many of us in the West and the rest of the world have lost sight of the real purpose of music and have relegated music to the mundane role of entertainment and marketing rather than pursuing the higher purposes of this precious art. I just love what Leonard Brown is saying here, okay? Now, in his writing about the music of the renowned musician and saxophonist John Coltrane, Mr. Brown goes on to say, perhaps reflecting on the legacy of John Coltrane will spur us to reconsider what a sacred gift we have in music and life, and to rejoice in the great amount of love Coltrane gave to us through music. He, John Coltrane, gave us sacred music in secular spaces, and we should be thankful for his message. Sergei Rachmaninoff. We've heard that name before, right? Sergei Rachmaninoff was a Russian composer and pianist. And he talks about music this way. Music is enough for a lifetime, but a lifetime is not enough for music. My friend and fellow poet Susan Rich says the arts, the humanities, in this case music, offers a window into another's life. They open our experiences and expand our limited perception beyond ourselves, allowing us to relate to instead of fearing each other. Wow. Just love that. It's been said that without music, life would be a mistake. Plato said the same thing this way. Music gives a soul to the universe, wings to the mind, flight to the imagination, and life to everything. How is it, asks Jane Swan, how is it that music can, without words, evoke our laughter, our fears, our highest aspirations? Great question, isn't it? Albert Einstein's relationship to music and science is kind of like my husband's relationship to music and life. Einstein said, I see my life in terms of music. Wow, that's pretty profound, right? I see my life in terms of music. He says, if I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. Dr. Maya Angelou reminds us that having music in your life is like having a person you can count on. Music was my refuge, she says. I could crawl into the space between the notes and curl my back to loneliness. After silence, that which comes nearest to expressing the inexpressible is music. Without music, life would be a blank to me. One good thing about music, when it hits you, you feel no pain. Music is a language that doesn't speak in particular words. It speaks in emotions. And if it's in the bones, it's in the bones. Music acts like a magic key to which the most tightly closed heart opens. Music is the great uniter, and an incredible force, something that people who differ on everything and anything else can have in common. I think music in itself is healing. It's an explosive expression of humanity. It's something we're all touched by, no matter what culture we're from. Everyone loves music. Now, some of you, if you're like me, are wondering, so where did those quotes come from, right? Many people have said very similar things, but these particular quotes are from Aldous Huxley, Jane Austen, Bob Marley, Keith Richards, Maria Augusta von Trapp, yes, of the Von Trapp family, Sound of Music, Sarah Dessen, and Billy Joel. Now, it's been said, tell me what kind of music you love, and I'll tell you who you are. Tell me what kind of music you love, and I'll tell you who you are. I just love that. Well, now you know a bit more about some of the amazing benefits of music and the impress of those benefits on many, many different kinds of people throughout history and throughout the centuries. And one more thing I want to share with you from my inspiring world of music is how grateful I am to have music in the world, and how grateful, very grateful I am to have music in my particular corner of the world, my little world, right? One of the things I know for sure is that a world without music would be a very, very, very different kind of world. You see, music connects us not only to our humanity, it also connects us to God. It connects us to the divine and to our own divinity. In this sense, music can transform us. And because it can transform us, music can actually transform the world. I'm so very grateful for all of you listening in today, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to share my soul, to share my song, to share my music with you. That's how it happens, isn't it? We shift, we change, we transform the world one by one. We transform the world one song at a time, one piece of music at a time, one person at a time. And you know what? It's really all about the power of one person to make a difference. I mean, who knows? Maybe today will be your day. Maybe today will be the day when you are that one person who steps forth, who steps into being the person, and I'm going to say to being the leader you were designed to be. The one person who steps forth and steps into being the leader you are designed to be, that you're meant to be, so that you can make a difference in your own life and in the lives of others. All right. Be sure to join me next time as we continue to celebrate the majestic, amazing music of your life and celebrate you for making your life count. Now, if you missed last week's show or any part of this week's podcast, you can listen to the recording at your convenience. You can even listen to it on the go. You can catch me on iTunes, on Alexa, SoundCloud, Spreaker.com, and many, many other places. Or you can listen in right here. Check it out at www.talknetworkradio.com. That's talknetworkradio.com/legacyliving.html. I'm going to spell that out again. That's www.talknetworkradio.com all smushed together, .com/legacyliving.html. Okay? All right. Before I close today, I want to thank each of you for tuning in, for allowing me to share a bit about my journey with what legacy living is all about. Not just living and learning, but living and learning and serving so that you make a difference in your own life and in the lives of others. It's about being on purpose every single day, 365, 24/7. Legacy living is a powerful way to make your life count. I'm your host, Dr. Gloria Burgess. Please join me again next time right here on Talk Network Radio for another show of Legacy Living, Make Your Life Count. We're here again next time right here on Talk Network Radio. And remember, don't just count the days in your life. Make the days in your life count. That's what legacy living is all about. Have a fantastic day, and remember, make the days in your life count. God bless you. That's our show today. I'm your host, Dr. Gloria Burgess. I hope you'll join me again next week. Until then, don't just count the days in your life. Make the days in your life count. That's what legacy living is all about. Here's to you. Have a fantastic day. Be sure to make it a yes kind of day. And remember, celebrate. Celebrate the music of your life. Make the days in your life count.